I want to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakah Kodash. Double honors goes out to the elder apostles of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth. Also want to acknowledge all the Akyam for pushing this truth with sincerity, all right? So with that, I'm in Isaiah 65 and 17. For behold, I create new heavens and a new earth, and the former shall not be remembered, nor come into mind. All right? So that new heaven and that new earth is going to be righteous. It's going to be the kingdom of heaven on planet Earth. And the heaven deals with rulership, which no longer will the so-called white man, the Edomite, be ruling over you. All right? You won't ever be ruled in wickedness after Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai delivers us. We're going to be in a righteous society, a righteous kingdom. And why is that? Because the Israelites will be governing the planet Earth. All right? And all the heathen are going to be our subjects, starting out with the Edomite. Basically, right now, you're in this wicked-ass society. You got to deal with all these trials and tribulations because this place is wicked. You got to worry about your kids being indoctrinated by the schools, putting all kinds of lies in their minds, and then also, teaching them now. They're pushing the LGBTQ. They're pushing that vibration on our kids in the schools. They're making laws like that. So, it's a wicked-ass surrounding atmosphere for your children and also for us, So we ain't going to be dealing with all that when we rule, There's not going to be no damn wicked-ass Edomite. Let's get that in Job 20. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see here. Okay, we'll start at 20 and 5 in Job. It says that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung, which they have seen him they which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yeah, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. This is talking about the wicked. And who's the wicked? Malachi 1 and 4 tells you who that is. That's Esau, Edom. All right? The so-called white man. He's going to have to serve a hard, slow tenure in bondage. And I didn't say 10-year, I said tenure. All right? Tenure. He's going to serve actually 1,000 years of hard bondage in the kingdom, and then he's going to be eradicated according to the scriptures. Just go read Obadiah. Not one of the house of Esau shall be left. Okay? But it says, though his excellency mount up to the heavens and his head reach unto the clouds, because that's what the devil does. He's got his satellites in the heavens. He's got his technology. He's got it. He's in a place where he's not supposed to be. You're not supposed to set up satellites in the clouds. All right, that's Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai's domain. All right, so that right there is a sin. Which I should just say a violation, not a sin, because Esau, Edom cannot sin. You can't sin when the law was not given to you. All right, tells you that in Romans chapter 9. Yet he shall perish forever like his own dung, which they which have seen him shall say, where is he? So you're going to even have the heathen nations like saying, where the fuck is Esau, Edom? Where's the white man? The one they call the white man today. The reason why they ask that question is because he's going to be eradicated, right? Gone. All right. So when we rule, our kingdom is going to be in righteousness. All right. And all the nations are going to follow the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right. Micah 4:2. And many nations shall come and say, come and let us go up to the mountain of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and to the house of the power of Jacob, Yahweh, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For the law shall go forth of Zion, and the word of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai from Jerusalem. See? So we're going to put our rulership, our domain, our laws, you know. And when I say our laws, I'm talking about Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai's laws, all right? So let's go to Isaiah 65:18. But be ye glad and rejoice forever in that which I create. For behold, I create Jerusalem a rejoicing and her people a joy. The reason why everyone's going to be happy, you know, because the Israelites are going to be blessed, even the 2/3, all right? Even the wicked-ass 2/3 are going to be blessed in the kingdom. Even the other nations are going to be blessed in the kingdom. You see? Even though they're going to be our subjects, you know, our servants, our slaves. You see? Let me get that real quick. Because people are like, oh, how is the other nations going to go under slavery and under us? You know? Let's see. We'll go to Psalms 2:8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen. The word heathen means nations, for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. You see? So when you go into that word heathen, it literally means nations outside of Israel. So they're going to be your inheritance, all right? Even the 2/3 are going to have heathen slaves. When you go into that word blessed, the word blessed means you're not blessed until you have slaves. So the only ones who are blessed right now are the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the wicked elite, the Gettys, the DuPonts, those wicked elite families. They're blessed. They could say they're blessed because they actually have servants, right? We are their servants. We're in subjection unto them. So in the kingdom, they're going to be, it's only right that they'll be in subjection to us. See, I don't see what's so hard for you 2/3 to understand that, but obviously Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Yahweh created you as a 2/3, and you can't see that shit because he got your eyes closed. He's got you in darkness and madness. Isaiah chapter 5 says that the whole head is sick, the heart faint. You know? Isaiah 65:20. There shall be no more thence an infant of days, nor an old man that hath not filled his days. For the child shall die 100 years old, but the sinner being 100 years old shall be accursed. See? Let me go to precept real quick. Deuteronomy 4:40. Thou shalt keep therefore his statutes and his commandments, which I command thee this day, that it may go well with thee, and with thy children after thee, that thou mayest prolong the days upon the earth, which Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, thy power giveth thee forever. So that's what that's going into, you see. Isaiah 65, and what is that verse? Sorry, 65:20. Going into eternal, man. Like I say, the things right now that we can see are temporal, but the things we can't see are eternal. The things that we cannot see. All right, let's get that real quick. 2 Corinthians 4:18, and it says, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. All right, so we don't see the kingdom right now, So that means that's eternal. But we do see this wicked ass place. So what does that mean? That means this place is temporal. Even his ruler right now, the so-called white man, the Edomite, the conqueror of the world, right? He's temporal. And we should find great joy in knowing this, I'm at verse 21. It says, and they shall build houses and inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards and eat the fruit of them. See? So right now you can't do that because you got our people building houses, but they don't live in the houses that they're building. No, it's these wealthy, Edomites who have money. You got the overall majority of the people who are in construction are the so-called Mexicans, the Issacharites, right? They build the houses, but they don't inhabit those houses. Well, that's going to change in the kingdom, all right? Let's go to a precept. You're going to be able to live in a house that you built, man. Well, actually, the heathen built for you, because everything's going to be flipped, They're going to do the hard labor, Amos 9:14, and I will bring again the captivity of my people of Israel, and they shall build the waste cities and inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards and drink the wine thereof. They shall also make gardens and eat the fruit of them. See? So you Israelites have a lot to look forward to. We're going to be drinking wine, and we're going to be eating fruit, man. As far as like the kingdom fruit is going to be way more nutritious, way more healthier, taste way better. You know what I mean? When you get a good piece of fruit and you're just like, man, that was good. Then you go buy it another time and it ain't as good as the last time. Well, that shit ain't going to happen in the kingdom. The wine and the fruit is going to be good, man. Part of the blessings of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right? Isaiah 65 and 22. They shall not build and another inhabit. They shall not plant and another eat. For as the days of a tree are the days of my people, and mine elect shall long enjoy the work of their hands. See, so the elect, man, it's always about the elect. And the elect, hey, we're gonna be the ones who are immortal. All right. Not everyone's gonna be immortal in the kingdom, especially the Edomite. So you're not going to be building up shit and then another one inhabits it that's what's happening right now in Babylon. But the elect, hey, we're going to be the immortals. And the Israelites, they're going to live long as trees do, man. How long is the tree? You have trees that you've seen in your family houses or whatever, and them trees have been there longer than your whole family has been there, and when you leave, those trees are still there. So it shows you that the days are going to be long, man, as far as your life is concerned. But the elect are going to be immortals, all right? Verse 23, they shall not labor in vain. I mean, you're not going to labor useless. Like right now, it's useless. You work 40 hours a week, maybe more, and then all you do is pay your bills. And then so that's vain. Vain means useless. You work just to be broke in this society because this is the wicked who are ruling you. That's why those things are that way. Let's Let me find that verse. It's in the book of Haggai 1 and 6. It says, ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes. You see? So you putting all this time and effort and energy into the heathen's kingdom, you know. Or, you know, this is Esau, Edom's kingdom, but you know, you got a bag of holes in it when you put your money in your wages. You know, that's the majority of Israel. You know, I'm not saying all Israel has this plague right now, but the majority of Israel is earning wages just to put it in a bag with holes, meaning you can't never save no money, man. But that's gonna be changed, man. They ain't gonna be like that in the kingdom. Everything's gonna be changed, man. It says, verse 23, for they are the seed of the blessed of Yahweh, and their offspring with them. All right? So that's who we are, man. When somebody asks you who you are, you say you're seed of the blessed. You don't need to tell them you're no fucking Mexican or no black man. You know, you tell them you're the blessed Israel. You're an Israelite. Take pride in being an Israelite. All right? Don't come with all that bullshit, you know, when you think you're a fucking black person or a fucking Mexican or, you know, whatever, Latino, Chicano. That's all bywords. And I just, through the spirit, you know, a Chicano is a Mexican who's in America. A Latino is a Mexican who was under the captivity of the Greeks. And then a Hispanic is a Mexican who's under the captivity of the Spanish. So, you know, you ain't none of those. You're an Israelite according to the Bible. Thus saith Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. And whether you're able to receive that or not determines whether or not you're a 2/3. Go back to Isaiah 65 and 24. And it shall come to pass that before they call, I will answer, and while they are yet speaking, I will hear. All right? That's how Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is going to do us. He's going to take care of us, man. Verse 25. The wolf and the lamb shall feed together, and the lion shall eat straw like the bullock, and dust shall be the serpent's meat, meaning confusion. Meaning that so-called white man, that beast of a man, he's going to be in confusion. That's what dust symbolic for, confusion. That's going to be his meat. They shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountains, saith Yahweh. All right? So this is how you know those 1948ers are not the children of Yahweh. Those are not the real Jews, the ones who are calling themselves Jews right now. That's a bastard dwelling in Ashdod. All right? That's what the Bible speaks of. Because if they were the real people, all these things would be happening. All right? The wolf and the lamb should be feeding together. The lion would be eating straw. What lion you ever seen eat straw? You know? There's not going to be no war. There ain't going to be no persecution of the Israelites. No, we're going to be liberated by the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and it starts out with this truth, all right? So with that, I want to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakakodash. Double honors goes out to the elder apostles of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth. I also want to acknowledge all the Akim for pushing this truth with sincerity, all right? Shalom to the elect.